Hey, this is Gina with Now Sober. Um, Wanted to talk today about self-care. Is it selfish to take time for yourself? And a lot of us get that feeling that it is because we spend, so much time being selfish while we're drinking, instead of wanting to be with others. I looked for excuses to not be with others. I looked I looked for reasons I couldn't go to family events because it meant that I couldn't drink during those events. And so when I got sober, I didn't want to be selfish. And that meant that whenever someone would ask me to do something, I would jump to do it first. And work. I worked a lot because I wanted to cover my bills and get myself back into a position where I could take care of myself. But there was more to that than just being selfish. The truth is, I had drank for so long that I forgot some of the basic things that I needed to do to take care of myself. Before I started drinking, I taught aerobics. I went to school. I taught school. I ran triathlons, and the entire time I drank, I taught school for a little while, but I didn't. I don't think I did one thing to exercise. I couldn't do anything to exercise. I spent my Saturday mornings hung over, and that was the day when I could. And while I took my hot baths, my teeth crumbled out of my mouth because I wasn't taking care of them. I was, hangovers involved throwing up, and I wasn't eating proper food. And so we forget how to take care of ourselves during that time, and we neglect ourselves. And then when we get sober, we're so worried about looking selfish or being selfish anymore. We feel so much guilt and shame over what we've done and who we've become that self-care is really, for me, it was the last thing on my mind. Now, I do want to explain. There was one area of self-care that I did put first before anything else and was very adamant about it. It was a boundary that I wanted to attend my meetings, and I needed to, and people would ask me to do stuff, and it interfered with me staying sober. The answer was no. It just was no. But I didn't spend, the extra money on the right hair care products. Not that it has to be a lot, but, certain cheap products, I was about to say a name, but certain cheap products don't take, they don't, it's just my hair turns out all fuzzy. I didn't go to salons and get cuts. I didn't, I didn't do any extra learning for my mental health. I wanted to take a yoga class. I still haven't taken a yoga class. Maybe that's something we'll do. But I wanted to take a yoga class, and I didn't want to spend the money on it because I wanted to pay a bill. I felt guilty spending money on it, Anyways, now that we are sober, though, it's important to set aside those ideas that self-care is selfish. It's not. How can I give the best of me to the people I love if I'm struggling with work? And this really became poignant to me about a month ago, because yes, I do still struggle with self-care, especially in terms of work, where work is involved. I had my granddaughter with me. She had spent the night, and I had asked to have her spend the night because I was going to be with her the next day. And I said, well, if she spends the night, I'll be able to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning like I normally do and get some work done. Well, she kind of woke up with me, and I didn't get any work done. And as the day went on, I found myself being very short with her and frustrated and just all balled up because I didn't want to take care of myself. And how does that make me a fun grandma? It doesn't. She loves me, and she loves to hang out with me, and cries to see me, but I wasn't the best person I could be for her that day. And had I have been willing to let go of work and take care of myself, I'd have enjoyed it a whole lot more. Anyways, self care is important not just for yourself, but it is important for the people around you. And you need to give yourself a little bit of time to do the things that are necessary so that you can be the best person that you can be for those people. Anyways, that's it for today. I will get back to you in a couple of days, I guess. I'm going to try and do the lives a little more regularly. Not lives, this one isn't live. I am trying to do the lives more regularly, but this one isn't live. So, anyways, thanks. And I will talk to you later. Bye.